You're listening to the sounds of the WATE, the world according to Eli.
You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast in the world, The WATE, the world according to Eli. Music, sports, video games, and culture. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the host of our show, Mr. Eli.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to The WATE, and today I'm your host, Eli, and my co-host is my best friend from day one, elementary school, Freddie.
Yep. What's up,
So,
man?
yeah, we're doing a special show today.
How you been?
Been good. What's been going on with you? I know you in college and whatnot.
Doing the college life.
College life?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Alright, so let's talk about the World Series. So we had Boston versus the Dodgers. What did you think?
Well, I wanted the Dodgers to win because, I don't like Boston.
Right. Because we Yankee fans in here.
Yeah, Yankees all the way. But, it is what it is. I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, what did you like from Dave Price and Betts?
I like how they were like, we're just gonna go all for it. Like they didn't have a plan necessarily. Like they didn't have the pitchers were all in. So he would bring in David Price, 9th inning, 8th inning,
Chris Sale
in the 8th. Yeah, they didn't really care. So it was they were all playing for the coach.
I feel like in the MLB this season, in the postseason so far, it's just been a lot of bullpen starters, and then they'll bring in their starters in the 6th to 8th inning, and then kind of grind out.
Yeah. Honestly, that the 18th inning game, I thought the Dodgers had it from there.
Right, from game 4.
No, it was game 3. Wasn't that game 3?
No, it was game 4.
Game 4.
Yeah, because Puig hit the 3-1 home run and put them up 4-0, and it was pretty much like a wrap for me. Because I jump ahead, so I don't really, wait until the other team kind of gets there.
Yeah.
I just kind of talk it up. But anyway, they scored 5 runs in the 9th inning in that game, and the the Red Sox only lost 1 game in the entire playoffs, each round.
Each round? So that's what, 4 games?
Yeah, 3-1, 4-1, and then 4-1 again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
the Dodgers the only team that could really beat the Red Sox was the Yankees or the Dodgers, and none of them beat them.
Yeah, and I feel like the Dodgers didn't have enough confidence when they was playing this year.
I don't know, it's not the same. I thought with Machado they were gonna go with a hump, but then I don't know. I've heard too many bad things about Machado.
So, Clayton Kershaw's contract is up. What do you feel like? Do you feel like he's gonna resign?
I don't know. I feel like for the money, it doesn't really matter because you can just give it to him.
Right, because there's no cap space.
Yeah, there's no cap space, but if he wants to win, it's not like he's not getting there because they're getting there. They're getting to the World Series.
But he can't close out games properly. He's like David Price.
I don't know, bro. He's not what he used to be. He's not he needs to go back in his bag.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And kind of adjust.
He needs to find the Verlander.
Is Boston a dynasty now? Because they won every time they go into the playoffs or World Series.
I'm going to say no, simply because I'm a Yankee fan. I can't say they're a dynasty.
But they won every time they go into the World Series. They won.
That's not. Oh, yeah, that's kind of true.
I mean, what do you?
I don't know, bro. I'm biased. Don't ask me Boston questions. I'm biased to the Yankees. It ain't happening. They're not a dynasty. It doesn't matter.
Is Machado gonna win the? Is he gonna stay on with the?
Nah, he's leaving. He's leaving for a fact.
You think he's gonna go to the Cubs?
Seager's coming back, and so he has no
way to play.
Seager
was out, right?
Seager was out.
That's why they traded for Machado.
That's why they traded him for the president.
Yeah.
And he's either gonna go to the Yankees, or go to one of those awkward market teams that just give him the money.
Right. Okay. All right.
You're listening to the sounds of the WATE, the world according to Eli.
All right, so now we're going to talk about NFL news. So we had the Rams versus the Packers. It was 27-29. How did you? Well, from my point of view, the Rams kind of came into the game slowly. In the first half, in the first quarter, they were getting the Packers defense was getting at golf, and it kind of seemed like they were struggling.
It felt like they were going to lose this game. That when the win streak feels like it's about to end.
Right. And because
That's how
Aaron
it felt
Rodgers,
like it.
yeah.
But then, I don't know. I felt like the referees had a weight into it.
In terms of like the rules,
In
or
terms
like,
of like.
or like bad calling.
Yeah, like the bad calls.
Okay.
Just cause if Aaron Rodgers would have got the ball back, it would have been a wrap.
Yeah, with the fumble and stuff.
Yeah.
But I felt like once the Rams also got the safety, then they scored a quick touchdown, and then they went up like 24 to like 13. It was looking like it was gonna be a blowout, and then Aaron Rodgers did his thing.
Yeah. I feel like I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers.
Do you feel like, how far do you think the Rams can go? Because they're 8-0 now. They have halfway through the season.
I don't even know, bro, because the playoffs in football is just like...
It's one game and
it's
you're out.
one game and out. It's sort of like soccer where like
Right.
it's one game and you're out.
Right,
so
right.
anything happen. Like, it just depends on the night. You know what I mean?
And then we have the Chiefs versus the Broncos. That was 30-23. Patrick Mahomes went for another 300-yard game.
Fire.
They are 7-1, I believe. What do you like about the Chiefs' offense and like defense?
I like Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's not scared, bro. Like, he out here.
Right.
He's getting it done.
The ball going bombs and whatnot.
Like, he'll throw an interception. All right, cool. And then the next time he comes out, bam, 300 yards, 200 yards. Like.
And they have, once again, like we keep saying this, they have the best offense in the NFL right now with Tyreek Hill and Hunt.
We're jumping over everybody.
Right. And the Browns, the Broncos just suck. They got Case Keenum, and their offense is
just
not.
They need a good quarterback.
Yeah,
like a Manning.
Case Keenum is
like
not
a Manning type.
I think I like Case Keenum better with the Vikings and whatnot. You know.
I mean, I think it's a system. I think the system is not working.
Yeah, that too. We had a London game, which was the Eagles and the Jaguars.
Mate.
The Eagles won 24 to the Jaguars 18. The Eagles are 4-4 right now. They got a clutch win against the Jaguars. They needed that because both teams needed it because the Jaguars were 3-4.
Yeah, I heard the Jaguars are struggling.
Yeah, and they don't have Fournette because he's still out.
Oh yeah, he's still out.
And Blake Bortles cannot throw. They gave him a big contract, and this is not panning out. I feel like
I feel like he got content. He's like, all right, I got my money now.
Right. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
And but the Eagles got a big win. I like how Carson Wentz's playing. He's been playing really better than I was expecting since ACL tear.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on who you are, but when you get those type of surgeries, it could either really benefit you or it's like the Tommy John in baseball, where like you get a Tommy John, like it's like you got superpowers.
Right.
Like you throwing 100, like
and
it's
you coming
basically
back.
the same thing, yeah.
Right.
You come back a little bit stronger. I don't know what they do to your body.
How do you feel about the? Do you feel like playing football in London, isn't that kind of different than like playing it in like the U.S.? Because I mean, I know you watch like a lot of sports overseas, like with soccer.
Like soccer, yeah.
So like, how would you feel if you was like a football player playing in London? Isn't it kind of like a bigger?
It opens like the idea of like international, but it's gonna take time. It's sort of like the NBA, where the NBA is kind of slow and international, but it takes time because you go to Europe and you talk about American football, they look at you kind of funny.
Right. Because they know football like soccer.
Yeah, they know football like in soccer.
Yeah.
Because like that's like their passion. So if you expose them to a new sport, they're gonna be a little bit like hesitant.
Right.
Because they don't know what it is unless like they're from here. But I think it's a good thing. But I don't know. I don't feel like they should just focus on like the big cities like London.
True.
England. Like I feel like they should start
just keep
small.
Keep it in the United States.
Yeah. No, not necessarily. Like start in the small cities and then like work your way back up.
Yeah. I kind of I also feel like them doing like the New Mexico and the London thing is cool, but on top of them trying to do like a Thursday night football, Sunday night, and then Monday night is kind of taking a hit. And I also feel like the time zone is kind of different. So like for us it's like super early. I'm not trying to wake up at 8:30, 9 o'clock watching the game.
That was like the World Cup, the Russia. You got to wake up like 8:30 to watch one game. Right. There's no energy.
You know. So we had the Saints versus the Vikings. Drew Brees having a exciting year. He has, I believe, 507 touchdowns. He's breaking passing records. And then you have the Vikings, who Adam Thielen has 8 straight games with 100 receiving yards.
Yeah,
which is the NFL record.
I don't know about this kid, but since what you've been telling me, he's like doing really good.
Yeah, he's a Division II. He went to a Division II college, and he was undrafted.
Damn.
So he was like a underdog type of dude.
Yeah,
like had a chip on his shoulder.
Fire.
But he's been killing it for them, and unfortunately, they lost to the Saints. The Saints are, I believe, 6-2. They look like a Super Bowl team. They look like, I mean, besides the Rams.
Now they got Eli Apple too.
Right, they got Eli Apple too.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna get Patrick Peterson? Because I know Patrick Peterson's asking for a trade.
Damn, that would be dope.
But I mean, so
I don't know.
Watching this game, I feel like the Vikings are going to be battling the Packers for the number 2 spot in their division.
Yeah.
Because it's really a close race. But I feel like the Chicago Bears have that kind of locked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mike, what's the quarterback for the
Mike Trubisky?
Mike Trubisky. Yeah. So, we'll see how that goes. That's gonna be a 2-man race.
Yeah.
And
I have a question. How does when they tie games now, like
right.
that's in the record, like how does that play like towards
Oh, you mean like the draws?
Yeah, the draws. Like how does that affect
it basically depends on who has it still depends on the wins and losses. But like if I'm 8-7-1 and you're like, let's say 9-7-1 and I get like maybe an extra win, it kind of just basically the draws doesn't really matter for the most part. It still depends on the wins and losses.
Okay, so like it just matters like because I know in soccer like if you're in a draw, it depends on how many goals you score.
Right,
so like if you score more goals than that team, then you're kind of like you boost yourself up.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. And then we have the Redskins versus the Giants. 20-13, the Giants are terrible. I feel like Eli should definitely get traded to.
He should retire.
Either retire or
trading.
But you don't feel like he should go with Tom Coughlin with the Jaguars because Tom Coughlin is the Jaguars GM.
Yeah. No, bro. What are we gonna get on him? Like what? A freaking 7th round, 8th round?
Because I was gonna think about like a lateral trade with Blake Bortles and Eli.
Ew, dog. If you think about it, we take on Blake Bortles' salary, and that's gonna hurt us. We don't need him. We don't need Blake Bortles. True. No. We need to get rid of him. Draft somebody.
Dude, they're 1-7 right now.
Yeah, it's over. So I feel so bad for Odell, bro.
Yeah,
so bad.
I mean, I like Barkley.
After that interview he did, where like he was talking about him on the bus.
Yeah. With Lil Wayne, yeah. I like Barkley. So it was the 2018 draft, I believe, and they had a chance to get Sam Darnold and Baker and like Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like they made the right pick. Like,
with Barkley?
Yeah, because he's the most talent-wise.
Like raw talent, like Andrew Pearson.
Yeah, in terms of like the individual who showed the most talent.
Yeah, but quarterback is like the face of it, and the quarterback can take you.
Yeah, but who's proven to be worthy of that yet? Nobody's really proven.
Well, I mean,
Sam Darnold had that one game opening day where he basically destroyed the
Baker
Lions.
had a good performance.
Baker has some good performance, but nobody's shown like a Patrick Mahomes type performance.
Yeah, performance.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yet. So
but
you can't really tell.
Quarterback.
And Barkley's been killing it too. Like he's been.
He's had some good moments. He's had some good moments with Odell, but I mean,
I feel like they depended on Eli. Like they felt like he had one more year in him, and so it backfired.
And also because they didn't have a great offensive line.
Yeah, exactly.
To protect because. Eli, great quarterbacks can get the ball out in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Eli kind of needs like a 5 to 6 seconds.
5 to 6 seconds.
To get the ball out, and then by the time that happens, he goes sacks.
Yeah, it's over. And they also depend on that new rule where like you're not supposed to
rush the passer.
Yeah, rush the passing. So, it's kind of backfired on them.
All right, well, Eli, you need to get fired. Point blank.
You need to get, leave, retire, like you're done, bro.
Speaking of firing, Hugh Jackman got fired from the Cleveland Browns after going 2-4-1. I think that was the right move. I heard that Hugh Jackman did not have a good relationship with Baker as a quarterback.
Yeah, I was low-key excited for the Browns because, like...
because when they first started winning?
Yeah, when they first started winning, like, I always like the underdog teams. And
right,
to see,
right.
Like, if they do
and they could possibly, like, maybe win their division.
Maybe win something and go deep. Like, that's it.
And they also fired, sorry to cut you up, but they also fired Todd Haley, their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to clean shop right now.
Right. It started kind of fresh.
Yeah, it started kind of fresh.
Because their defense is really good. They traded Hyde to Jacksonville for some first-round draft picks. So hopefully that helps them out in the draft. And the draft really depends on, you can get maybe a stud in the first round and a couple of sleepers in the second and third round.
Yeah. It depends on who you pick, to be honest.
But this season is, I mean, that's still kind of close to Pittsburgh, but I think for the most part it's going to be...
Once the team starts trading people, you could already tell that they kind of already get... But like the Giants, they've been trading too many people.
Right.
So like you can tell like they're already...
And the
Raiders. And the Raiders because
they traded Cooper
to Dallas. That's big.
How do you think that's going to help Dallas real quick?
That's going to help Dak. Like, it's either going to show Dak is really, really, really good and how people say he is.
Right.
Or he's going to show that he's not worth the hype.
Okay. Like, he's overrated.
Because he has that one, like, really good receiver.
Right.
Yeah.
One good, and then he has Ellie on the backfield.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of the WATE. The world.
Okay, so let's get into some NBA news. Tyron Lue got fired from the Cleveland Cavaliers at the 0-6 start.
That's LeBron's fault, bro.
That's a LeBron effect?
Yeah, that's the LeBron effect, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and I was talking to my dad off camera about this. I said the LeBron effect works both ways. When he goes to a new city and he signs a contract, that whole city gets pushed up to like the 10th level. They get, like the Miami Marlins might go to the World Series.
Yeah.
The Dolphins might go to the playoffs for the first time. And then on top of that, the Miami Heat will go off and go crazy. I know that didn't happen, but I'm using this as a hypothetical. And then once he leaves Cleveland, the coach gets fired. The whole city just is like a zombie mode because you only got the Browns out and the Indians, and they're kind of decent. They're okay.
Yeah, the Indians are the only hope Cleveland has.
But I mean, and this also proves, from him getting fired, this also proves that LeBron was just a coach.
Yeah, I mean, like LeBron likes taking the majority of the weight on his shoulders because he knows he can do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he holds everybody accountable.
So do you feel like that was the right move to fire Tyron Lue, or do you feel like
it didn't really matter because they weren't going anywhere? But if you want to start fresh and get a new young coach, then yeah, it kind of does matter.
That's true. So as undefeated teams in the NBA right now, we have the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks. They're both undefeated, and they play tonight against each other. Who do you have?
Damn, that's a hard question. I'm going to go with Milwaukee.
Why?
It's because they got everybody who's 7 feet
tall. Yeah.
Like literally everybody on the court is 7 feet. It's not even funny.
Yeah, Thon Maker,
and they run super fast, which is scary.
Okay, but you also have to think about Toronto. I'm going for Toronto because I like Kawhi.
I mean, because Kawhi is there, but you know what I mean?
Kawhi's working really better with Kyle Lowry than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's
Kyle Lowry and DeRozan, they was a great duo, don't get me wrong. And out of the point guard,
I thought Lowry was going to have a bad season because he was mad. He was mad.
And he was messing, and he
misses his best,
he misses his best friend.
Yeah.
Right, DeRozan is his best friend. But Kawhi is working really good with the Atlanta Hawks coach, who is under San Antonio's Popovich's system. And they have Danny Green there, who is Kawhi's best friend. Basically, they're working so good to keep Kawhi at Toronto.
It's a psychological thing they're working on him right now. But I don't know. I feel like he can stay.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely can stay.
Yeah, and Antetokounmpo, if he keeps playing like this, then he'll be like
MVP candidate.
Yeah.
So OKC got their first win.
Oh my God.
I'm not that.
Oh, we gotta clap that up. Russell.
Dude, I don't see it still.
I don't either.
I mean, so we both agree that Russell's eventually gonna shoot himself in the foot.
Bro, but I feel he's so good. Like, you don't understand, he's made history twice.
With the triple doubles?
Yes, you know how hard that is.
Okay, but that first year, they landed in number 6.
Back to back?
Okay, that first year they landed in the 6th round and they got destroyed by Houston. That second year he did it, they faced Utah, and me and you was both watching it in my crib, and we were saying Donovan Mitchell is going to kick his butt. And it happened again. Because Joe Ingles, Rudy Gobert was dominating. All I'm saying is, granted, I do expect them to be a little bit better because they don't have Melo. Melo, you need to retire now. I'm sorry.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. Don't disrespect Melo like that, bro.
All right, we'll get into Melo a little bit. Long story short, I can always trust Russell to give me a couple wins in the regular season. I'm just talking about overall. His career has not panned out to be as big.
It's because he's not in the right, first of all, he's not in the right system.
With Billy Donovan?
With Billy Donovan, I don't know. Something is not working. Billy Donovan does not make the smartest of decisions. He does not have a good bench like every other team.
Good point, yeah.
And, like, the only good person he has is Paul George, who I'm shocked who stayed. Like, I was really shocked he stayed.
Wasn't we both expecting him to go to L.A.?
Yeah.
Dude, do you feel like real quick on the Paul George situation, do you feel like the only reason why he didn't sign with L.A. is because of Kyrie Irving and him getting and him requesting a trade from LeBron?
No. I think the only reason why he signed with OKC was because he was already comfortable. Like, they made him feel comfortable.
Right, in a small market team.
Yeah,
in a small market city. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Like, because once a human, well, psychologically, once a human is comfortable in a position, like, we typically don't want to leave that area.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So, hypothetically, how far, okay, so let's say we have 20 games into the season. How many games do you see OKC winning?
20? I don't know, like half of that.
So 10
I feel like they'll be 500. Like, they're gonna make the playoffs, but I don't know if they're gonna go so far.
Okay.
Like, they gotta make a trade because they're good at making trades, but they don't have any.
Yeah, their GM is excellent at making moves. So the Lakers, LeBron and the Lakers are. What is the LeBron Lakers 3-4, right? They're 3-4. 2-4.
2-4, yeah.
2-4. Yeah, they're 2-4, and they're playing Minnesota right now. How do you feel their season has been going?
They've been doing, to me, like, they've been doing really good. Even though, like, their win-loss isn't short, but they've been scoring a lot of points, which is without shooting any threes, if you think about it.
Yeah, but granted, they haven't been.
If they shoot threes and they keep playing like this, it's over. Like, it's over.
But, I mean, don't you also feel... So, do you feel like... Because I feel like LeBron has been doing...
LeBron's been doing the most work to start off, but he wants to show them that, like, they could do it, too.
Right, I understand. And I understand he's very passive and trying to get people involved, but I like, dude, Hart and probably Kuzma are the only people off rip I can name that can give you 20.
I mean, Lonzo been doing okay.
Do we really trust Lonzo's shot, though?
I don't care about his shot. I want him to be aggressive. I want to pass the ball. I need him to grab rebounds. That's all I need you to do.
Okay, so then, do you also feel like they're going to make a big move in offseason? In terms of like a Paul George or Kawhi?
Yeah. They might mess around and get the rank.
Wouldn't that be crazy if they don't get nobody?
Damn, that would be sad. I'll cry. I want LeBron to get 6 rings.
Alright, but I honestly feel like they'll be fine. I feel like this is a tactical move that LeBron has been doing. Because he has a tendency of just kind of letting 20 to 30, 25 games go by, kick it off, then he'll go to Magic and be like, yo, I need to make a trade.
Yeah.
Like now. Because like these two, give me Anthony Davis and then let's go. Right. So LeBron moved up on the list of scoring, and he is now number 6 behind Wilt Chamberlain. That is the amount of stuff that he does is just phenomenal. It's to the point where I'm so annoyed by it, I just need it to stop.
Why are you annoyed by LeBron's greatness? He is the GOAT. Okay.
Look.
He is the GOAT.
Granted, I understand that, but it's just like, how much can you really do, bro? All right, so he has currently 31,888 points. Wilt is at 31,419. He'll break that, obviously, this season.
He'll break that within this season, yeah.
But, man, it's just amazing. I mean, this is his 16th season. Like, how? Because normally when you're in your 16th season, you kind of go down.
Yeah,
he just keeps going up.
It's not even going up, bro. He's staying like this.
Right.
Straight in the middle.
And I feel like, but I do feel like it's the effect of just like working hard, being great, like the Tom Brady type.
And you gotta understand too, we're in different times. So the medicine we got now is more and more advanced. Even if it, like for Jordan, at
Right.
this time,
Even in the early 2000s,
early
they
2000,
had,
we didn't have that advanced yet.
technology,
So we had the medicine. He's doing different treatments to his body.
Right.
He's eating different carbs.
Yeah.
Proteins,
So basically,
like,
I'm just being a hater.
Yeah, basically.
Basically,
You're
I'm just being a hater.
You're being a hater, okay? Like, I want to be 40 and do what LeBron does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But man, I mean, you know, great work for him. Clap that up.
Clap
I know
that
that's
up. And his beard?
Steph Curry also broke a record.
Bro.
Steph Curry also broke a record. He made 5 straight threes. He made 5 threes in a row in the last 7 straight games.
Didn't he break that already?
I know, right? It doesn't. It feels like he should already broke that already. And like certain records that are held by previous people are just like, dude, shouldn't have somebody broken that already?
Yeah, I not even know that was a record.
Right. To be honest, yeah. And going to say 6-1. Do you see how well are you seeing their cohesiveness as a team?
I mean, they're doing what they've been doing since last year. Like, nothing's really changed. You know what I mean?
So do you see them being dethroned?
If the Lakers turn up, yeah.
Wait, that's your only team you don't see? Like
no, and like the Bucks. If the Bucks figure out a way to play the right
Bucks?
way, yes.
They don't have 3-point shooting now.
It doesn't matter. You see how tall they are? They're tall.
No, granted, don't get me wrong. They have the best like bigs in the league, like in terms of Don Maker, Giannis, Malcolm Brogdon. They got rid of Jabari Parker. No disrespect to Jabari Parker. You just had 3 ACL tears. What were they supposed to do?
Wow.
But I just feel like they don't have that much 3-point. Okay, what about the Rockets?
I don't know. I feel like the Rockets don't really care about the regular season. They just care about the playoffs.
Okay, but you know they do need to win. And on that note, they are 1-4. For all you Rocket fans.
It's only 5 games.
Granted, that's true, but they have Melo, which Melo, once again, I'm going to look straight into the camera and tell you need to retire.
It's not Melo's
now.
fault.
It is his fault.
No, it's not.
Okay, I feel like, I'm going to say it again. I feel like you getting Melo,
they lost a result.
Michael Carter-Williams. You still have PJ Tucker. They can have a new guy, Evans, who is replacing Melo. That doesn't make you better.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because look, they lost
They
Trevor
lost
Ariza.
and Trevor Ariza. That's it.
So, but I mean, first of all, Michael Carter-Williams can't shoot. Melo's 40. He's 34, but he plays like he's 40.
Oh my God, he's not 40.
And Chris Paul is a bad teammate. Rondo said it on I got it on Bleacher Report. He says he's the worst teammate technically in the NBA. I mean, his chemistry was, and also Chris Paul is like a little version of Russell Westbrook. This is why I don't like Chris Paul as a player, because he's a little.
Wow, you're
disrespecting
Chris Paul.
What
What is wrong with you?
No, he is a pass first program, but so is Westbrook. Westbrook did turn.
No, he is not.
No, Westbrook did turn into a pass first.
Westbrook is not a pass first. Where?
No, how do you explain the triple doubles then? For the
So
past 2
anybody can
seasons?
get assists nowadays, bro. It don't
I
matter.
understand that, but I'm saying he's like I said he's a little version of Russell Westbrook in terms of he does enough for the regular season. Then when the postseason comes,
What? Did you not see what he did last year?
yeah. But what else did I point out? He gets injured. He messed
That's
up
not his fault. That is his body. His
His-
physical body. You can't control
Well,
that.
technically, he's not LeBron James, but that's beside the point. Long story short, he messed up his Achilles, his calf, and we won Game 6 and 7.
Yeah, if he would have been on the court, y'all would have not won.
No, I think we still would have gone to Game 7 and still pulled it out. But who knows? Do you think that they will bounce back? And do you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. Harden just needs to start playing really good like he did last year, and Paul needs to start helping Harden.
Right. And then
And Melo just need to shoot. All we need from Melo is 15 points, like 15,
20
10,
points. Yeah.
13 here and there, and we're good.
Okay.
And like a trade for like a defensive-minded player to help the front court.
Right. Popovich just moved up top 5 in the coaching. He has 1,000.
Clap that out right now.
That's a good job. I like that.
Give me a shave, though. Give me a shave.
You don't like the Game of Thrones?
No.
Look.
No, it looks disgusting.
How are you liking DeMar DeRozan on that team?
I knew he was gonna fit, cause that's DeMar DeRozan's game. Like he's mid-range. That's all he does.
Right.
He's been playing really. Like they've been playing really hard. Like it surprised me.
And I still love. I'm starting to like Aldridge a lot better. Because he's been working with them for 2 to 4 seasons now.
He's comfortable now.
He's comfortable now. Right, and and
there's not as much pressure on them.
Right,
now,
and granted though they lost Murray to ACL tear, which we hope he comes back good and healthy for next year.
Yeah. But
they have Patty Mills. I think they'll be like a number 4 to 5 seed. They might still win the division.
Yeah.
And DeRozan, it's looking like the trade between Kawhi and DeRozan is actually working out for both teams.
Yeah. Like, there's no winner or loser right now.
Right. So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of the WATE. The world according
Okay, so
to
let's get into culture. That's some good stuff.
Culture.
That's some good stuff.
Reminds me of the Migos.
Right. Okay, matter of fact, speaking of Migos, let's talk about Cardi B. I know she's associated with the Migos. So
Boo.
So we was on. We heard some stuff about what Cardi was saying.
She was getting that Nicki Minaj.
So do you feel like? I mean, what do you think of Cardi?
I love it, bro. I love it.
And okay, and then I know me and you both saw the fashion thing. So what was that about? Like, what did you? What was it? What were your thoughts on it?
Take your $5,000 heel and throw it at another human being. That is pure comedy.
Right. But I
don't condone violence.
Yeah, we don't condone. We all
don't
about
condone
positivity.
Violence. Positivity here, but it was just too funny.
Yeah. But I do agree with most of the stuff that she was saying. Like, dude, you're just being a hater.
Yeah. Like, Nicki's doing too much.
And Nicki, Nicki is also, she's become like an airhead because she's had like a big.
She don't appreciate what she has. Like,
right, because
even in her album, like I don't like her album just because it sounds like she doesn't appreciate her
support fans, like from the support from her fans.
Not even her fans, because she loves her fans. It's more of like you don't appreciate where you are, and like you're not making music to have fun. You're just making music to like try to beat other women.
Right, and I feel like she needs to do the opposite and just support other females. Cause dude, you ran the female.
Like even if she doesn't support them, like just keep doing you, and just keep making the music that you like, and that's it. Like just keep it real.
Right.
Like you don't have to be friends with. Like okay, you can support them, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be friends.
Her whole track record this year has been kind of crazy. She had beef with Stormy, a baby, Travis Scott's kid.
I mean, that don't really count.
No, but I'm saying, like, just the whole facade on that.
Yeah, like, she did the little Queen Radio thing, going out everybody, and then, like, she went on Safari again.
But, dude, there's some good points that Cardi was mentioning, like, dude,
bro, Cardi put her on blast. Like, you know what it is to, like, show proof of, like, records, and,
messages,
like,
phone calls.
Songs that were presented to you first, but then, like, they gave them to Nicki.
Right,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so, all in all,
Cardi's winning right now.
Cardi's obviously
winning the fight right now. I would pay to see them fight. Like, that's Floyd Mayweather money, bro.
Right,
you know what that is? That's like $100 million right there.
Right, yeah. So keep doing you, Cardi. And Nicki, you're still a hater.
Nick, don't just be like, okay, we understand she's a hater, but like, don't disrespect Nicki, because like, she's a GOAT, bro. Like, musically, she's done amazing things. And
plus, she has a big fan base. Let me chill.
Yeah. We don't want the barbs.
I'm sorry. Let me chill.
We're Young Money over here.
Right.
What's next, fam?
So, Roman Reigns was diagnosed with leukemia last Monday. Supports and prayers go out to his family and friends.
Yeah.
He's been diagnosed with leukemia for 11 years. And he put it in admission where like you kind of keep it under control, and like it did, he was
like monitoring.
Yeah, it was on monitoring. It was pretty much clean, and but it came back and he he has to remove his championship, so it's gonna be a one-on-one battle between Braun and Brock. And this is kind of big. I mean, I kind of...
Wait, so does that mean he can't wrestle anymore?
Yeah, he has to walk away.
He has to walk away?
Yeah, because he got another treatment.
He has to go into chemio?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, but it kind of hurt my heart, and I'm hoping he does well. He'll come back. I feel like he'll put up a good fight, and, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you got any...
I mean, most of the time, because I grew up a big WWE fan, and, like, Roman Reigns was towards the end of my era watching WWE.
Right.
So like we just grow up watching them, and like we assume that like superhumans, and nothing really happens to them.
Right, and they're not like real life people.
Yeah, and then like that story that wrestling is fake, but then like they can actually get hurt based off the acrobats that they do. Right. So like we never take that for granted. So for him to be going through that and still being able to wrestle was kind of like a big thing.
Yeah, and you know, and then we have a Pittsburgh shooting. 11 people got shot in a Synagogue church. Our prayers and condolences go out to the families and friends. And gun control has to be under control. Like, we're in 2018. We're still giving out guns.
I have this weird theory where we should have no guns at all. Like, zero.
Right. Like, kind of like tasers and, like, you know.
Like, in period. Like, normal, civilized humans should not have guns.
And I'm trying to figure out why in like certain cities, in certain states, they allow that. Like, what is the whole? I mean,
allow? What are you trying to say?
Like allow like guns and whatnot. Like, you know, as long as you have like a license.
If you have a license and you show that you're like psychologically able to handle that weapon.
True.
And you know, some people live under the fear of being threatened, and some people are actually threatened, and they have to defend themselves.
And then some people I know use it for like just they go to the gun range and try to practice.
Yeah, and like relieve stress.
But overall, I feel like it's just more damage than good. So you know.
Yeah.
Like we said, no more gun control. That needs to be done with because we're in 2018.
Yeah,
going into 2018.
And like especially like in schools. Yeah. Like that's been a huge thing.
Yeah. Right.
I remember last year I was a part of the protest and stuff like that.
Right. Oh yeah, me too, yeah.
No gun violence, and we marched around like our school.
Right.
And that was a really cool thing to do.
Yeah, man. So, you listened to the
there's 2 albums that came out. So there's the Tory Lanez album.
Right, Tory Lanez album.
It's really good. And there's the Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Jeremiah
project. So okay, so which one? Tell me about the Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign. Which,
so like, I feel like it's really good because they're basically like, if you listen to it, they're basically like sampling old R&B tracks,
right.
And then like there's this Ty Dolla $ign has been on a roll recently,
right.
Or like he doesn't miss, and like all his songs are really good, and so like I feel like they fill the void that we're missing right now.
And you don't feel like they're like other like joint albums where like, cause you know how it's turning 2 albums.
I mean, I don't want to say it's an album because it don't even feel like an album because it's kind of short.
Right.
But like it's just a good like filler of like compared to the stuff that we have now, like the Travises and the and the Drakes and the Post Malones. Like it's a good like hey, I want to switch the mood today. Let me listen to this.
Right.
But the Tory one is really good. He was talking about like how he felt like his music wasn't like
appreciated.
It wasn't appreciated. After that. He almost had gotten a plane crash.
Right.
And then now that his music feels like more free, like he's having fun with it, and he's collabing with other people.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Tory fan.
He fixed the beat
he fixed that beat for Drake. Yeah.
And,
so it's really good. You should listen to it.
All right, cool. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And Netflix has canceled Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Iron Fist sucked, so that was a plus.
Iron Fist does not suck. It's okay. It does
not
not suck. Why do you keep saying this? You and Michael keep saying this.
It sucks.
It doesn't suck. Okay.
Dude, it sucked. It deserved to get canceled right away.
What did it suck about it?
I couldn't vibe out his energy in terms of like, he was like so peaceful at times, and it just raged out in the middle of the like conversation, and then it was bugging me out. I'm like, okay, cool. Your friends don't believe that you're alive because it's understandable. You haven't been here in like 7 to 9 years, but yet you're trying to prove it to them, and then they're like, no, you're still not Danny. I'm like, okay, how much proof do you need to understand that I'm still alive? And then
it's not bad. The second season is actually really good. I finished it. Okay.
I can't even believe when you say it. Yeah, I can't.
It was good. Like it reminded me of ninjas and fighting, and it was good. Like I enjoyed it. Okay.
No, I think honestly we tried to really like it because of Spider-Man on Unlimited with Luke Cage, Tigress, Iron Fist, and the Atom. When they was all in that animated series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't talk about it. Wait, what are you talking about?
So,
I didn't talk about.
I feel like we were trying to, once that became like a live TV action show, we were trying to like, yo, Iron Fist has its own thing. Look
I was hyped. Like, my mom even watched it, and she really liked it, okay?
Yeah, but Luke Cage
was so sad, bro.
Luke Cage definitely didn't deserve to get canceled. Yeah. And I heard that Netflix was battling between the creative differences between the executive producer and Netflix itself. Because they were the creative, and then
that's why they took so long, too.
Yeah. And then also, too,
because that's my thing with these shows. Like, they take 4 months, and then I'm like, they come out with a new season. I'm trying to remember what the hell happened the last season.
Right. Yeah, because they take too long. And then also, they came out with a chart, and it skyrocketed the first year and then kind of dropped a lot. It's been dropping
because it's like the spam of them. Like, you understand, we have really slow attention spams and we forget things.
Sure.
So the spam of them doing the second season was way too long. And the time they dropped it too, they dropped it like in June. That was literally the time where everybody was on vacation. So nobody was gonna watch Netflix all the time.
True.
Does that make sense? Like, yes, but then
and
no.
also too, it's hurting them. It's because I'm hearing actually all the Netflix superhero shows are gonna get pulled because they keep going over the budget. Like,
to make it look good.
The Gun for Hire episode that went like they spent a lot of money on that episode with the effects, bringing 2 big superheroes together. That's why they went over the budget with Defenders as well.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, but do you think like it's gonna hurt them? Yeah, but then like the viewers are gonna be drive more. Like, okay, they're gonna lose a little bit profit on the shows. But then the amount of viewers that they get increases.
Right. So, but very sad about that because I'm a big comic book fan. He is too.
Yeah, that's really
sad. But it is what it is. And, okay, Venom got 500,000 million sales in the last, I believe.
You mean 500 million sales? That does not make sense.
Correct me. Yeah.
500 million.
There you go.
Sales.
There you go. See, this is why I have. This is why I have Freddie. Okay, because you correct me on things that I mess up on. But that's big.
Warriors have 92 points at halftime against the Bulls.
What?
Damn.
No. I need you to repeat that one more time.
They have 92 points at halftime against the Bulls.
Guys, they have 92 points at halftime against the Bulls.
Clay has 7 threes already.
Oh my God. Warriors!
You're such a bandwagoner. It
distresses me. Hey, I do this for a living, okay? I've been a bandwagoner since
Name it Curry's first game. Like, you can't even name
his
something.
very first game?
Yes.
It was against the Houston Rockets in 2009. I forgot what date it was. Matter of fact, it was, what was yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday.
You saw that because you put an Instagram post on it.
Yes, I did.
All right, you did not know it off the top of your head.
But still, it was October 28th of 2009. Anyway, long story short, I'm happy for Venom. Somebody needs to drive me to go to the movies and see it, but nobody wants to go with me.
Wow, you just threw your parents under the bus.
I threw you under the bus too. You don't.
I don't drive, bro.
No, but I did actually. Anyway, long story short, I'm very happy for Venom. It proves that the critics is different between fan critics and I guess media critics.
Yeah, I heard a lot of mixed reviews. Because
media critics always throw superhero movies that's not Marvel based under the bus. And
the only movie that disappointed me was Superman and Batman. That was the only movie that
Superman vs. Batman?
Yeah, because like they said that Superman died and then the casket was still moving. Superman cannot die. It's just so fake.
Right. All right. It is time for Week 9 predictions. I need the schedule off of the table.
Schedule's on the table
it's the. Oh no, yes it is. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, people. I need a pen.
Come on.
Pen. Time to make these picks. Thank you, Malcolm. I am down by 3. It is 68 to 71. I made a big gap. Okay. Now.
I want your dad to win. I'm rooting for you, Dwayne.
You took the 49ers. I will too take the 49ers.
But you gotta say what both teams
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It's the Raiders versus the 49ers. Taking the 49ers. Raiders suck. You didn't. It's the Bears at the Bills. Taking the Bears. I think the Bears are going to win their division. There's the Bucks versus the Panthers. Who would you take, Freddie? You're my phone call.
What? Bucks
I'm gonna make you a phone call. It's like you never watch old
No.
people's games.
Speak English to me. The Bucks versus who? The Panthers?
Yeah, the Buccaneers versus the Panthers.
I will take the Bucks because Fitzgerald's about to play again, and you never know.
Man, that's a bad pick. I'm taking Cam.
Wow.
taking
So
Cam.
what's the point of calling me then?
Cause you're right here. I'm just, and also you're.
Then why did you ask me if you
You
do
need
it?
to give me a good. You need to give me a better pick. Taking the Chiefs.
Wow.
The Chiefs versus the Browns. The Browns are struggling. Jets versus Dolphins.
Take the Jets.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the Jets too.
Yeah.
Taking the Jets. Steelers versus Ravens. This is a divisional game. I would take the Ravens.
Wow, you're taking the Steelers?
Lions versus Vikings. I like the way this wide receiver has been playing. I like the way Kirk Cousins has been playing. I'm taking the Vikings.
Yeah. Oh no, but the Lions just got what's his name?
Stanford.
No, they traded they got a defensive player. Forgot his name. From the Giants, Harrison.
Oh, okay.
They just traded for him.
Falcons versus Redskins. I'll gamble with the Redskins. See what happens. Not bad, people. We had the Texans versus the Broncos. Taking the Texans. Gotta make it close. Chargers versus the Seahawks. I'll take the Seahawks. Rams versus the Saints. I'm taking the Rams.
You're not taking the Chargers?
No, you mean the Saints? No, I'm not taking the Saints. And the Packers versus the Patriots.
Yeah,
I'm always
taking
the Patriots. Always taking the Patriots. Titans, Monday Night ESPN game. Titans versus Cowboys. I'll take the Titans.
Oh, really? You're not taking the Cowboys?
Yeah, so hold on. That is
So this guy Mark Cooper, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight games, 1-on-1. So we'll see what happens. I'm down by 3. I'm making it close. And yeah, man, this is it. We finished the show.
Yeah. Hold on, we need to clap. I like Christmas songs.
I can be reached on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes, Snapchat, Facebook,
Everything.
YouTube, all at the WATE podcast, all one word. And yeah, follow me on social media.
That's WATE.
Yep. And I'm your host, Eli. My co-host, Freddie. You can say your name.
Forget my name.
You can say it, because sometimes I kick over and you were supposed to just shout it out, but you didn't. But my best friend, Freddie, and we are out of here.
I'm the best friend.